Hi, welcome to Undead Yarn. My name is Heidi, and you can find me as Undead Heidi on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm Knitty Girl in Ravelry. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm not sure how long this podcast is going to be. I tried to be super organized, and it just kept putting the podcast off, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Well, the first thing, why don't we go ahead and I will show you what I've been working on. I think I have both of the things here. This is one thing. This is in my bag that I got from a club from the Unique Sheep. Isn't it cute? But too much coffee. But first coffee, and it's got little coffee stains on it. I have had one sock done for the longest time, but it was up at the yarn shop where I have my yarn as a sample, so I started the second sock and I just kind of let it go because I didn't have anything to match it with. But I got the sample back, and so I'm pretty far along the second one. I'm hoping to finish these soon. And this is in my Violently Happy Accident colorway. You can see it's got pops of pink and brown, and then there's a little bit of neon pink here and there. And it's basically, the other color is like a sky blue. It reminds me of a kind of like a sunset. And those are almost done. I'm knitting those on a size 1. And believe it or not, they're not Chigus. I think those are Addi Turbos. So I've been working on those, and I'm hoping to finish those quick or soon. And the other thing I've been working on is in my Whimsy Stitches bag that I got at, oh, you can see I've got some of my yarn crawl buttons on there. This one is from the Happy You, and that's where I've had my yarn the past few years. This is from Inskein Yarns that I really enjoy in San Antonio. The owner is great, and she does fabulous designs. And here's her other, she gave me the button from her year before, because it was pretty funny. I don't know if you can see it. Inskein Yarns, we've got balls. But of course I love this one because, you know, it's got a skull. Anyway, it's in my Whimsy Stitches bag, and I've been working on this since Stitches, Texas. I got some new bulky yarn in. There's a couple of skeins up in the shop. And y'all let me know. I was going to put some blank up just because when I picked up the yarn and started getting ready to dye it, I just felt it's so squishy and pleasant. It's super wash yarn, and it's bulky, and it comes in 137 yards. And so I just thought it was so squishy, and I love the natural colors. And so I started Lala's Simple Shawl by Laura Linneman of the Knit Girls. And so far, I think I'm on the 3rd skein. I'm going to use at least 4. I want to make it really big and warm and squishy. And it was so funny at Stitches, the first question I got, because, you know, I'm really into color, was, am I going to dye it? Like, no. Everybody needs a neutral here and there, and I just love the way this yarn feels. It's so yummy and squishy. So that's the other thing I've been working on. Oh, there is one other thing, and I think it's on here too. I forgot. I did start this while I was sitting at Yarn Crawl. This yarn has been in the shop for a while, and I'm just dying to see what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. This is called Bitchin', and it's neon greens and pink and orange. And this is what it's knitting up like so far in the sock. I really love it. It's kind of like the little skinny stripes. So that's Bitchin', and I had 2 skeins of that, and I was knitting with it, and somebody came up and she took it. She took the other skein, so I'm gonna have to dye some more up. Anyway, those are the things I've been working on. I don't know if you can see my husband. I'm recording. What? I'm recording. He got quiet. You probably heard the dogs and maybe him talking in the background. This is Diabolical Yarns. This is my finished object. I have 2. Here's one. And here's the other one that I have some mistakes on it, so I didn't put it on a sock blocker. Because I don't care if it has mistakes going on my feet. But I love this yarn. It's really strong and sturdy and perfect for socks. And the colorway is Firefly. I can't remember if I showed this last time, so and I didn't have enough time to sit down and look at the podcast again. You know, kind of weird to watch yourself anyway. So I thought I would just show those just in case, because I really like this yarn. I love the colors. I love the way it feels. It is definitely not soft, but it's very sturdy, and and it's very warm, and I feel like these socks are going to last a long time. So that's that. Like I said, last week was the Hill Country Yarn Crawl. I had a trunk show on Friday and Saturday, and a lot of you came out, and I had some people say they came just to see me, which made me feel really good. And then the next day was Sunday, and I went to San Antonio, and Jeanette and I met up for lunch. Jeanette Bookish Stitcher, and then we went to a couple of the yarn shops there, and we visited with Enid at the Yarn Barn, and then I dropped Jeanette off, and then I went to Inskein to hang out at Inskein Yarns. I really like that yarn shop. The owner, Shannon, is a really prolific designer. She does both knit and crochet. And Stacy of Brazen Stitchery was there, and I always enjoy hanging out with the two of them. But I don't have every single thing. I was going to show you guys the stuff from Stitches, but honestly, I've had so much stash enhancement lately. I'm probably just going to spread everything out. I'm going to show you what I have right here next to me today. But if you want to know what I got, you can go look on my Instagram feed, and I think I probably talked about most of it. I got some fiber from Two Guys Yarn Company in the, I forget what it was called. It's the same colorway Jeanette got, but I got mine on a different base. I think hers is on Targi and mine's probably on Corriedale. Something about chocolate, but it's like a really dark mahogany fiber. It's really pretty. And then I got some yarn from Shaky K Fibers, and they were very nice to get to know. They had a huge booth. Apparently they've been doing this for a long time. I didn't realize that. And they had some yarn that was a little different from some of the stuff that I've seen regularly and that I buy. So I bought some of their yarn and some of their fiber, because they had a bright orange fiber and it was beautiful. And who else did I get stuff from? Trying to think. Oh, Jeanette brought me a skein of her yarn, so it's I think it was a 50/50 merino silk, and it was in a brown color, beautiful brown color, that she also brought to give to Java Jenny, because you know Java Jenny likes her coffee. And she has started a yarn Etsy shop. Her name is Open Skies Yarn, so if you have not checked out her shop, you should go check it out. She has some really pretty colors. I think she may just have one left in the shop right now, but I suspect she'll be dyeing some more up in the future. I wanted to show, I think that's all I can think of right now. I know I'm probably got a few more things, but I can't think of it right off the hand. So like I said, I will go through and talk about stuff as I use it probably. I did get these mini skeins. I don't remember if I showed these last week. These are mini skeins from Dana of Unwind. She put out a Halloween kit. She also has, I think most of these are in full skeins too, and it's based off of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I just thought the colors were stunning, and so I wanted the kit so I could have a little taste of each one of them. And this is 460 yards, and there's 5 mini skeins in there, and it's also a 75/25 superwash merino. Don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. Haven't decided. What else did I get? I'll show you the stuff that I have right here that I got, and then I'll go ahead and have some prizes to give away that I pulled for, and I'll tell you all about that. I'm hoping this may be, this will be about 20 minutes, maybe 15-20 minutes. I will record again. I'm not sure how soon. Hopefully, I'm planning to do a bigger, longer episode next week. I just have been really busy, and I also put up some kits. The kits for the Fright Night sold out. Thank you guys. Right now I have a kit up that it's really beautiful. I had a lot of people buy the yarn for this at Stitches and also at my trunk show. It was yarn I have not put up on the website yet, and it is what Susanna IC used for her Corvita pattern that she put out. I'm trying to find it on my Instagram feed. I don't know why I'm having trouble here. Okay. I'm hoping that y'all can see this. This right here is the pattern. Try to blow it up. It's a gorgeous pattern. The yarn is like a neon purple, dark purple, black, all over washed each other. And it's called Corvita. And it has beads too. They're beautiful purple beads from earthfair.com. And then you'll get the skein of yarn. And then there's a Halloween bag, themed bag from Casey's Pockets to Go. And it's up on the website. It's $50.50, which I think is really actually a pretty good price for a shawl pattern, a bag, and the yarn. So that's going to be up for a while. This colorway I may not be releasing right now. You can't really see the colorway that well on the screen, so I would go to the shop. Look at me, I'm coming out of the dark. Ooh. Undead Heidi is undead. Yeah, I didn't put a lot of thought into the lighting and everything today. I just kind of sat down to get this done. But I have the kit up in the shop. There's a limited number. Right now I think there's only 8 left, so if you would like to knit the shawl right away, which would be great because it's kind of Halloween-y themed. It's called Corvita, and my colorway is called Nevermore. It's a Poe-themed kit. And there's only 8 left, and I probably will not be dyeing the color for another 3 months so that it can be more exclusive to those of y'all who are paying for the kit. So I have that up right now, and I just completely got myself off topic. I forgot what I was talking about. So anyway, that's what I've been up to, and I've been dyeing for that, and I dyed this Halloween colorway, and then I have another colorway that I dyed earlier for Thanksgiving. Actually, I should grab that so I can show you guys, because that one I'll probably put up November 1st. A few of them have already gone out. I had 2 in BFL sock, and then I had 1 or 2 in DK. So I have one I can show you. It's back here. And I'm very tempted to keep this skein for myself, but I really should put it up because that's what I'm dyeing them for, so they can go up to you guys. Now this is what it looks like when it's skeined together. This is Gobble Gobble. Well, it would look neater than that. This one, that's another reason why I haven't put it up. It needs to be reskeined. But anyway, what I did is I took a skein. This one is the DK weight. And right now I don't have any of the DK weight in ready to dye, so I do have worsted weight. So what I did is I took this skein of yarn and I split it in half, and so half of it is a brown, tonal brown, because that's what I like. I like to do tonals. And then this one is speckle dyed. Now this one, you can see the speckles in it, but when I normally do it, it won't be as saturated with color. It will have more white spots. But this, actually the other one came out kind of like this too. It's like yellow, orange, and black and brown. And so if you want, I have a shawl that I made with it. If you want to make a shawl, you can rotate the colors. But this one, since I had put up 2 skeins and dyed 1 brown and 1 the speckled, and I made a couple of those, and those were $40. But this one would not be, because it's only one skein. And I did that because when I did it with the sock yarn, I split the sock yarn in half, and you have enough yarn to do a shawl. This would probably just be enough for a cowl. But what I did is I rotated the color. I started with the speckle dyed, and then I went to the brown, and then the speckle dyed, and then the brown was at the end. But if you were going to do socks, you could do 2 different socks and have a mismatched pair of socks. Or you could stripe them while you're knitting. Or you could do a gradient and switch them, just like I did with my shawl. So this is the Gobble Gobble colorway, and I will be putting this one up for pre-order probably, I'm thinking around November 1st. I don't know what day of the week that is, but that's what I'm thinking at this point. So that's what this one looks like. That looks pretty good to color. Just needs to be reskeined because it's a little flappy. So why don't I go ahead and I'm going to show you some of the things that I got. I didn't mention yesterday was my birthday. I turned 47, and I don't know how that happened because I feel like I was just 30. Anyway, my brother had a good point. He said, I think when you turn 40, you should just stop counting. Sounds good to me. Anyway, I needed to show, I don't think I showed, this is terrible, I don't remember what I showed last time. I have these 2 bags that I bought from Silver Shed Studios. This one I really like because it's definitions in the dictionary of creepy things, and their pictures, and it's on an orange background with black. I think it's wonderful. It's a black zipper, and of course her trademark zipper pull from Silver Shed USA, and then the inside is black, and I really enjoy that. I love this size of this. This is perfect for a pair of socks, and this is perfect for shawls, and those are my 2 things that I like to knit. Oh, and I have something inside of it I'm going to show you guys next. That's the thing, I don't remember if I might have already shown you guys these. I hope not. But this one, remember the library themed bags that people were putting out before? This one has colors in it, so I really like it. And then the inside, it looks like a stamped postage thing, and it's blue. It's really pretty, and the zipper is yellow. I love when people match the zippers to the bag. And I can't remember, I think I did show this one last time. This in here is the blank from Ninja Chickens, which I'm dying to cast on, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that. Hopefully I can get to that in the month of November, because I think it would be nice fall socks. I do have some other things I want to use for my fall socks. This I know I didn't show last time, and I should have. My sweet husband went to Nantucket to visit his family, and he went to the cutest little shop called Flock, which apparently he can walk to from his house where he lived growing up. And he bought me these 2 sets, and they're supposed to be sock sets to be Franken socks. So your socks wouldn't match, or you could do it however you wanted, but the way they were set up is that they were mismatched socks. But the colors in them are so vibrant and pretty. Yeah, you can get a good idea of the color. Just think they're a little brighter than that. I don't know if I want them on my feet. And I've wanted to do a sock yarn blanket, but I don't like a lot of them. I don't like the Cozy Memories, and while I love Vivid and I would really like to make the Vivid, I don't think that looks good with variegated yarn. I think it would be better with solids. And most of my stash is variegated, so I was thinking maybe I'll do one of those big granny square blankets. It's just one huge granny square, so you can just keep going and change colors as you go. Or maybe a magic ball shawl, but I'm leaning towards the blanket because I have a lot of scraps. And I think I would like that because you don't have to join anything at the end. Basically, at the end of it, you bind off, you're done. And binding off in crochet is a lot easier and faster than binding off in knitting. So that may be what these are destined for, but I thought it was really sweet that he bought these for me because it was our anniversary. So we had a lot of things happen at once. In September, at the beginning, I had Into the Wool. In the middle of September, I had Stitches Texas. And then right after that, we had our anniversary. We've been married for 19 years. And then a few weeks later, I had Yarn Crawl, and then yesterday was my birthday. So I think for a while, things might be quiet for a little bit. Kitten U is coming up, but I am not going to be venting at that, and if I do go, I'd probably just go for the day and hang out, because I would like to go and visit with some people. So that's where that is. And I am going to go ahead and talk about the winners. I pulled winners for the month of October. From the for the month of September, from the finished object thread, we had 4 entries. And the FO thread winner is number 69, and she is Diane 1650. And Diane, I will ear burn you, but let me know what $7 or less pattern you would like. Let me see if I can, while I'm talking, let's see if I can pull up her pattern, or pull up a picture of what she was knitting, or what her finished object in my yarn was, because I can't remember what it was at this point. Oh, I do remember, actually. It was one of the Franciscan Gypsy designs, and it was, I believe it was an Oops the Bunny. And it was in a really, really deep purple. I'm pretty sure that was her post. Here it is. Let me see if I'll pull up the full screen photo so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, that's a pretty good liking. Of what it looks like. So let me know what $7 or less pattern you would like. That's a really cute little FO you have there. And then I pulled for the Nitty Naughty winner, the one from JD Yarncraft that was donated graciously by Danielle from JD Yarncraft to the podcast for me to give away. You should go check her shop out. I got some sock blockers from her, which I will be using on the podcast, so I'll show you guys that more often. They're very sturdy, really nice wood. So she does a lot of wood products. She does pens. I want to say she does shawl pins. She had some Nitty Naughties, and the Nitty Naughties are neat because they're portable. They're plastic, and you can just put it together and pull it apart and just put it away very easily. And the winner of the Nitty Naughty was number 12, and her Ravelry name is Pretty Funk. I looked you up, but I didn't see a name, so I'm not sure what your name is. Anyway, I will ear burn you, and if you send me your address, I will send out the Nitty Naughty to you soon. I think with that, I've covered most of what I wanted to cover today. I will try and do another podcast next week because I really have a lot to talk about. I'm just kind of trying to catch up around the house right now, so I'm hoping I'll be more settled next week. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching, and with that, I'll say get busy knitting or get busy dyeing.